Hello my Cancerian friends and welcome to your singles love reading for the month of June 2018. This is a reading for Cancers, Sun, Moon and Sun, Moon and Rising, and please remember it will not resonate with everybody. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know it's not Mercury retrograde, but it's like as if it's been stuck with me anyway. It's not going away. But so the other thing that I would like to tell you, it's that at the end of this video, I will put the link for the rest of your readings for the month of June and also for the playlist for the month of May if you haven't seen them yet. I'm just trying to recompose myself here, sorry. Now, after all that said, please remember this reading will not resonate with everybody because it's a very, very particular message, but it's very important and very deep, okay? The universe has got a lot to say to that particular group of you that this reading pertains to. So the first card that I got here is from the Romance Angel. It says, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, this will resonate with a group of you whom have somebody in mind, but that for some reason it looks like this connection, it's not gelling because of, as it says this card, old things that we have been taught. So maybe a difference in religion, cultural understanding of, you know, basic society and things like that, people think that is acceptable, difference, a huge difference in age, anything. So that could be a big problem. There could be also a problem coming from their family or your family. So all of that old, you know, beliefs that we carry and that our society unfortunately still base themselves on for what they consider acceptable in a connection. Now, instead, if you are completely single and you're not even, you know, you don't have anybody on the horizon at the moment, this card, what is saying is really open up. Open up to the possibilities that someone out there could be really the right one for you. And just because they might be different, again, culturally, age difference or whatever, don't block that opportunity to get to know somebody just based on these facts. But let's see what we have here, and we start with a beautiful card. We've got the Six of Wands. Yes, the Six of Wands is the typical card of victory, but I think that more strongly in this reading it really talks about being recognized. So being recognized for who you are, but also recognize the person that you might be already interested in or that very soon might come into your life. Recognize who this person is as first and foremost at the soul and heart level. Everything that goes around them. So race, creed, religion, anything else, it's like a dress. What is really important when we are talking about connection at a romantic level, any connection, but mostly at a romantic level, is to really acclaim and see the beauty of a person stripped of all of the rest that goes around them. And what is crossing you here is the Two of Swords. So I won't keep repeating, you know, the fact that it could be already someone that you know, or in general this preconception that you have about not opening up to possibilities of somebody that is different from you to come in. But here I think it pertains more to someone who already is thinking about a connection with someone that they already know. And what's happening here, it's with the Two of Swords. You cannot make a decision. It's like you're weighing the pros and cons. Excuse me. You really like this person. You feel it at every level. But by gaining this person what am I going to lose? Am I going to lose my family? Am I going to lose what is considered the acceptance of the society around me? You know, this is a very, very deep understanding of what is important for you. And at the moment, it looks like to me that you are, you know, one foot in the mud and the other foot is out of the mud, but, you know, it's getting deeper and deeper, and you can't get that foot out of the mud. Otherwise, the boot is going to be left behind. But let's see the base of the situation. And here we've got the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, first of all, when we are talking at a internal level, personal and internal work, it's really working mind, body, and spirit. Connecting the three of them so that they can really become one. And understanding what is important when we are looking for a relationship, for somebody, or when we are thinking about somebody that could be the one, or at least somebody that can bring a lot of joy and a lot of growth to us. And also, do you see the two pentacles up there? So if you don't look at this, that looks like the Two of Pentacles juggling. One moment you think one way, one moment you think the other. It's time to bring it down and to make that decision, to bring it down to one. And again, mind, body, and spirit. You know, really work that. Now, let's see in the past. In the past, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. And I sense that you already had come in the past to a situation similar to this. And so it is repeating with a different person. Or it is an old, it is a connection that you had before and it's coming back for the reviewing. So it's coming back to life. And now you really need to make a decision. And what I see here is that you have done a lot of work and you're still working at, you know, trying to really navigate this situation. And if you find yourself more than once stuck in this kind of decision, when you really meet somebody and you click, but because of differences that, as I said, they could be looking on the outer world as unsurmountable, maybe because of family pressure, peer pressure, it doesn't really matter. It's time that you ask yourself the reason, why is this happening again? It's because something needs to give. And you see here, I don't know if you can actually see it, there is like a little cobweb. So it's like as if you managed to clean up all of those pentacles up there, but there is still something from the past. It takes a little while for a spider, you know, but that needs to be cleaned out as well. But here, what we have, what you have to work on, it's temperance. First of all, is to find balance within. Don't go from one pole to the next. This is also the card of patience. And I'm going to tell you why this is very important. And it keeps telling, so the first part of the reading that we went through, it's really to talk about the situation and how can you move forward in this, you know. Now here we've got the temperance card. So the temperance, having temperance, bringing yourself to balance. And balance within yourself, not balance with outside, with people on the outside. You have got to understand that you don't need to please anybody else. As long as you know that you don't harm anybody, that's all it matters. I'm keeping an eye on the time here because I really need to push this. This is also the card of patience, okay? If you do all this, look what you have here. You've got the Nine of Cups. Your wish fulfilled. Whatever you're looking, and you have nobody on the horizon at the moment, but if you're looking for a new connection, you doing this work for yourself will bring in that wish. Or if there is already somebody that you're keeping an eye on, your wish will be fulfilled, but you need to do the work. Let's see how you see yourself. And here we've got the Nine of Wands. You're tired. And I sense that this situation whatever with the same person or a new person or just the concept of it, it's after coming over and over and over and over again at your door, and you're tired of this. But just stand up. Now it's the last push. Stand up for what you want. And what's going on around you, look what we have, it's the Five of Swords. People around you that really wants to have their saying and having one upper above you. So here I sense that could be friends, could be family, that they want to dictate because they think that, you know, whatever you're going for and whatever your wish is, it's not acceptable. But let's see what are your hopes and fears. And here, certainly for me, this is the fears, the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords for me is the spy and also the person that gossips. So what you're still afraid of is that any move that you make to break free and maybe to really do what you want and maybe meet that person that you already know that you think that is not acceptable to your near environment around you. Or even to think to go out there and put yourself out there and not having this kind of barriers, these religious factors and all the rest that goes with it, that somebody would speak, that you will be grassed out. So that is just your fear. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. But let's see what is the card saying here. The possible outcome if you do all the work that we were talking about. And here we've got the Judgment card. So the Judgment card, if you're in a situation where for some of these religious factors, differences, you had to disconnect from one particular person, there is a great chance that this connection can be salvaged. Here it is, but you need to do the work. If instead you have nobody on the horizon, but you do this work, there is here true clarity and true hearing the trumpet from the universe. Here they're going to bring you the gift of being reborn in this new understanding. And after that, I have three cards that are very important. I have the Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Justice. All this is going to happen, but you have got to plant the seeds. You have to be the one to plant the seeds. Go within with the Hermit card. Go within, find your truth, and plant the seed for this, so that justice can be made for you. And this is the universal justice. Everybody is equal. Doesn't matter the differences. Look at their soul and put their soul on one side and their heart on the other side. You know, you have got to be just. First of all, to yourself. But then you also have to fight for the person that is in your life that you consider somebody that you could have a relationship with, or in the future, somebody that could come in, but that for some reason it would, you know already, will not be acceptable to the people around you. You've got to bring universal justice. Don't we all try to proclaim that we're all equal and say, yes, I'm not racist, I'm not this, I'm not that. But then when it comes down to the crunch and it's talking about us, and we've got to make a choice, and this person could be completely different from what our family or our preconception of somebody that we could enter into a relationship comes into our life. Are we really being fair? So it's all down to us as well to make that change. And let's see now what is the message from the Whisper of Love. It says, have patience. Love is patient and kind. Always. So have patience, because you need to do work within yourself. You will get your wish, but you need to have patience and do the work. Okay, so this is your reading. It's getting late. I don't have any more time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.